Tell us your name and tell us about your project.
My name is Edwin Hubble. My research was done to help resolve some of the great debates in the early 20th century.
What were you guys trying to do or find?
Our main goal was trying to understand what exactly are nebulae. There was a lot of discussion in the astronomical universe about whether these distant objects were simple young solar systems or whether they were their own independent, like island universes.
Where did the project or experiment occur?
We did this work on Mount Wilson, which is located in the San Gabriel Mountains National Monument and the Angeles National Forest in Los Angeles, California.
What other significant events were happening around the world at that time?
This research was done in the 1920s. So during this period, there were lots of things happening in America and around the world. This was during the age of Prohibition. Women had just been given the right to vote. This was right after World War I, so Germany was attempting to recover from that and suffering severe hyperinflation.
Who else was involved in the project?
I worked with Vesto Slifer and Milton Humason, and also used some previous work done by Henrietta Swan Leavitt in 1908 to get some of my results.
What was your role in the project?
My specific role was to identify stars within the Andromeda Nebula as Cepheid variables. These Cepheid variables are stars whose brightness varies in a periodic manner. I worked to observe these Cepheids over time and determine their respective periods. From these periods, and by using the work done by Henrietta Swan Leavitt in 1908, I devised a relationship that I could use to quantify the distance to the nebula which contained these Cepheid variable stars. Using this relationship, I determined that the Andromeda Nebula is 900,000 light years away from Earth.
What impact did your project have on the physics community?
My work proves that nebula are, in fact, galaxies in and of themselves. This goes to suggest that there are galaxies far beyond our visible reach.
What are some of your other significant discoveries?
Some other things that I helped to discover was a method of characterizing galaxies by their shape. I discovered that the universe is actually expanding, which some have argued is one of the most important astronomical discoveries of the 20th century. And I also worked on some of the first studies of the Doppler effect in regards to moving galaxies.